and some clouds overhead. And this is a look of our tower cam. Brought to you by Cool Today, high atop our station here on 10th Street, looking down across Sarasota, and not much rain there. But, you know, I think we're all looking down the road.
Oh, exactly.
And what else it brings.
And I love that you point out, too. We were just dealing with the drought a couple months ago, and then last month we got a lot of rain. Now we're right into summer. It's
See
just
how
quick
this
change.
works?
It's a quick change,
Bang.
exactly. But we definitely do have our eyes set towards the future, especially past our 4th of July. I know it's going to be an exciting day tomorrow. Weather looks good for you, but it's as we head into our new week, we're going to be watching for Elsa as it makes its track closer towards us. Taking a look at Elsa this evening, definitely seeing a substantial weakening as it's battling two problems. Running into land and also shear. It's dealing with some of the shear that's really kind of tearing it up. So usually you remember the eye of the wall of the storm? Yeah, it's supposed to be stacked. Well, that's the problem. When it runs into shear, it rips it apart. So that's one of the problems it's running into. So you notice right now, here's Elsa, a tropical storm, went from 70-mile-an-hour winds, moving anywhere from up to 26 to 28 miles per hour. And here it is now. It is at 65 miles per hour winds and moving to the west-northwest, only 17. So moving much slower. Now this thing is tracking now between Jamaica and Cuba. Not expecting it really to run over much of Cuba really as we head into tonight. It's going to catch the lower south end right over towards Pico Tequino, which is one of the tallest mountains. In fact, the tallest mountain in Cuba, which could affect it a little bit, not substantially, but what we're watching for is as it moves past. And take a look at this. These are all the spaghetti plots we've been watching, pretty still consistent with keeping it on the southern side of Cuba. It's going to be right here as it moves over Cuba and actually takes that turn is where we're going to watch for how this thing's going to play out. How is it going to hold itself together after it does move over land and finally gets into a little bit better environment moving into the Gulf. But you notice most of these models still keeping it on the west side of Florida. So definitely raising our confidence on where this thing is going. Now, as we go into your day tomorrow, you notice it's going to ride along the coast. But as we go in towards really Monday and it crosses over Cuba right here, that's going to be a big deciding factor of, one, how intense could this possibly be, as well as what track fully will it take. But right now the track's feeling more consistent, moving along the west coast of Florida. It's more a question now, when will it curve in? Will it curve in sooner or later, move up towards the nature coast? That's a good question that we're going to have to watch. But right now, seeing this cone of uncertainty right now, about a 110-mile difference from the east to west, so continuing to narrow down that. But what we're really concerned and watching for now is going to be how intense and how much it can hold itself together, which we're going to take a look at the models. This is the European model, which shows it's been kind of messy looking this evening. As it moves over Cuba, European model is not showing it very well organized. In fact, you don't see that center low pressure really develop right there, but it also takes it more into the Cape Coral coast and then moves it out. This is the GFS model, which has been a little bit more aggressive with this storm. You notice it kind of actually holds it together as it moves over Cuba. Still got that circle right there. That's the area of low. And as it moves up to the north, it actually shows it trying to stay a little bit more off the Gulf, but doing so will help it try to re-strengthen as it rides up and along the coast. But we could still feel the winds and rains. That's why I'm saying likely we're going to be impacted from this. Heading out this evening, good to go. Not looking for much tonight. It's going to be a dry night for us. 20% chance of rain. Really, I think most of us are going to stay dry for this point. Most of that rain coming to an end. What we are dealing with, though, is still a flood warning. In fact, let me actually pull that up for you real quick. As we look at our watches and warnings, you can see that one area shaded in green. We'll zoom in closer to this. This is a flood warning that is in effect for the Manatee River, and this is right over towards 64. So this area, watch out for that possibility of seeing some flooding. Now, this warning is going to be in place until early tomorrow morning. As you can see, that warning is in effect until 6:41 in the morning. So just use some caution in that area. Heading into tomorrow, we're looking pretty good. 4th of July actually looks pretty dry. So 4th of July celebrations afternoon, heading to the pool, waters, you're good to go. And even the evening hours looking pretty good. In fact, showers stay well to our south and east. So no worries about showers for your 4th of July plans. Heading into Monday, we will battle a few scattered thunderstorms that start to fire yourself up, coming in out of really the south and east. So we'll watch out for a few of those. About a 40 to 50% chance that we see that. It's Tuesday and Wednesday we keep our eye out on. Heading out on the waters tomorrow, you're good to go. No worries. Light chop. Wear some sunscreen, though. It's going to be really high on our index for our UV. Here's what our 7-day forecast looks like. 94 today or tomorrow. Again, the heat index is going to be up to about 100. So very warm tomorrow, and we are going to keep the watch on the tropics as we head into our Tuesday and Wednesday. Of course, download that First Alert weather app. It'll give you your hour-by-hour forecast and those latest updates, and you can scan that QR code right there, and it'll give it to you. Of course, we'll keep you updated on air, online, and on your mobile device. Kevin?
Thank you, Justin.